Hey, it's me again. Yes, surprise. This looks kind of high. Oh well. So you know how the big quarantine is kind of long, and this pandemic is also pretty long. But traveling is not recommended. I decided I wanted to live vicariously through past trips. Whoever took, although they were kind of difficult to get to. Also, share these places. But if you came here looking for lots of videos of the place, well, I don't have that much footage of it. It's just pictures, and that's it. But that's still cool, right? Time to start. Well, the first thing you gotta do is I forgot. Okay, what place am I talking about?
Where are we?
Rothenburg ob der Tauber. I'm totally saying it completely wrong, but it's not another Rothenburg, so make sure you look up the right one. Is the one with the ob and the de and the Tauber at the end. Okay? Don't take the train to the wrong place, because that would be not great. We took a day trip to Rothenburg from Munich, so it was quite an early start. Doing the research, you know, some people stay over and then they can do the night city walk thingy-mabobber, which apparently is super cool, but we didn't do that because we had to go back. I guess if I were gonna do it again, well, I think a day trip, I think it was enough. I still have our itinerary, and we started our day at either 6:25 or 7:25. Go to the central station, and you pay your ticket. Go to one of those ticket machines, and then stick in some money, and then be like, I want this ticket, the one that covers the whole whatever. So if you're traveling with a group, it's good for 4 people and saves you some money. If you're going long distances or multiple places, which we didn't, but we were going far away, we got it, and I'm pretty sure it saved us money. If it didn't, then whoopsie. Oh, you buy this ticket from this thing and you write your names on it. Make sure you write your name on it, because sometimes they're like, where's your name on it? And I'm like, oh no. So do that, but it's good for the whole day. I think. I can't read it. It's in German.
Apparently, you can only start using it Monday for Friday. You can only use it from 9 a.m. But we went on a Saturday, so we could use it whenever we wanted. So make sure you go on the right days.
We got the ticket, and we got on our train, and I would tell you what that train was if I knew what it was, but I do know that you have to do a really quick exchange somewhere. You ride to your stop, and then you have to get off, and you have like, what, 3 minutes to get to your other train? I'm pretty sure we did cross under the tunnel and then go to the up and again, you know, up there. But basically you just follow the crowd, because everyone's going to the same place anyway. If you don't follow the wrong person, is my advice. Just follow the crowd. Be a conformer. What? And then you arrive at Rothenburg. Oh, the Tauber. And I don't have any pictures of this either. Just a memory picture. And then you get out of the train and you follow the crowd again. Wow. Because what are they there for? We're all going to the same place. But you can get there faster if you walk faster. Lolz. We walked at a reasonable pace. And we arrived at the walled city. Wow. So you cross this little bridge and you walk into the city walls, and then there's this picturesque medieval town standing before you, and it's amazing. It's like out of a storybook or something, or from a Ghibli movie. Maybe Kiki's Delivery Service, but I haven't watched that in a while, so maybe something else. Lots of things to do, like eat the schneeballen. I think it means snowball, and it's one of the delicacies. It's signature pastry, and it's alright. I wouldn't buy 2 of them though. Just buy 1 and share it with everybody. Take a picture with it. Cause, yep. I mean, it was so delicious. Just not really. Anyway, after you walk in through there, and then you walk a little bit more, and there's all these lanes of these houses, and it's so beautiful. Wow. And then you arrive at the center market area, and it opens up, and you're like, whoa. And then you take some more pictures. When we went, it was under construction though, so only one thing though, still kind of picturesque. And then you walk a little bit more, and you arrive at I can't say any of these words. Lane. Plon Lane, that famous spot to take pictures, so take some pictures. We took a bunch. And you visit some of the medieval stores. They have cool themed things to buy. Fake potions and fake sword and sword umbrellas. I think pretty cool. After you take a bunch of pictures, we were hungry, so we ate some stuff. After we ate, you could climb the Rothenburg house, a town hall, but we didn't have time to do that. There's a couple museums there. There's a Christmas museum. We decided to go to the torture museum, the criminal museum, the medieval crime museum instead of the Christmas one, because we wanted to be horrified by atrocities, apparently. And we were quite horrifying. And also some things were kind of funny, but in a terrible way, you know. We did see the Iron Maiden, and being there, I'm like, wow, I am so glad I was not born during medieval times, because seems like it sucks. Just made me quite grateful for everyone not really killing each other all the time and blaming each other and then being like, hey, you were a witch, and they'd be like, okay, and then they die. Just terrible. Anyway, very informative museum. After we got educated on torture, we decided we needed a change of pace, so we went to visit the Christmas market. We went to the cafe Hearts one. There's a bunch of them scattered around. We went to a huge one, and my god, does it feel like Christmas exploded in there? Because it did, and it's wonderful. And we got a lot of ornaments, some I've never seen before. They also did a lot of pictures, but I snuck one. Sorry, I only saw the no pictures sign afterwards, so I'm showing it on the internet. That's cool. Morals. Okay, after spending like hours trying to pick the perfect ornament, went to visit some other shops. They had cool contraptions like this one. And then in the marketplace, they had a cool fountain. That's locked. It's locked. Can't move it. But then it started to rain. Yay, rain. I'm not sure if we checked the weather, but I'm pretty sure we did because we brought our rain stuff. Check the weather. And also bring a jacket because you never know when the weather will turn on you. And we didn't know. I wore jeans. What's wrong with me? But I think I only had one pair of pants. So smart traveling. But not if you get your jeans wet. So we ran to a bookstore to hide out from the rain. And then we're like, you know what? Why don't we just run to do the city wall walk? This walk around the whole city, because, you know, the whole city is walled, and there's walls around the wall city, and you can walk on it. So crazy, am I right? Anyway, this was my favorite part of this trip. I would highly recommend doing this. I don't think I've ever done a walled city walk before, so it was awesome. And you could feel like you're like protecting the city by looking out on the things and then stuff. But basically it was just really cool. And then there's like little points on the city wall walk where you can like stop, read about it. There's like some towers, the stage, and like this pool. This multi-terrain area where you can experience different terrains in a matter of seconds. Amazing. I don't actually know if that was part of the actual tour, but you definitely do it. Oh, there's also this like, I don't know what it's called, this dome thing with bombs inside, not bombs, what are those shooter things? Cannons. There's cannons inside, rafters, real cool, real cool. Also, we just like to carry flags because we're tourists, obviously. Oh, we also saw a really cool snail. Highlight of the trip, the snail, and the photo shoot that accompanied it. Lots of beautiful scenery. I mean, these pictures don't do it justice at all, but it's the best I could get, alright? I'm not a photographer here. The wall walk, amazing. If you do one thing in Rothenburg, do the wall walk. Also, maybe take pictures at Plonlin because it's the most iconic. Unless that's not just style, then ignore me. Anyway, we did this wall walk, and then we ended up at this garden with another tower thing. But in this garden, they had like cool statues that you could pretend to be. And then we were like, we're good. And then we left. It's also funny because when you do these like day trips, you see like people from the day before. You're like, hey, we have the same itinerary. Does that make us basic? Yeah, so overall, really cool trip. If you're ever deciding if you want to go or not, even though it's like really far, it's 3-ish hours. If you took the 6:25 train, you would get there at 9:50. So a little more than 3 hours, but totally worth it. You've not see another town like this, except maybe somewhere else. But I don't really know, because it's the only town that I've been to that looked like that, and it was so awesome. Okay, maybe I lied. Maybe some other towns. But this town was only, you know, encompassed with the city wall thing town. Really convinced you to go, haven't I? But I will tell you that 20:30 is the last train back, at least on this Saturday, specifically when I planned this, so make sure you don't miss the train. But I guess it wouldn't be too bad. You could just find lodging or like sleep on the city wall. I'm sure no one would mind, except everybody. And if you stay over, you can do that tour thing. Tell me how that is. But oh, well, we had like a good 8 hours there. I think it was a good day trip. Anyway, it's a 3-hour trip back, 3+ hours, and that was Rothenburg ob der Tauber. Good times. Anyway, thanks for letting me live vicariously through myself. I'm sure it was extremely informative. Then just go to a beer garden and have dinner. I hope you like this recount. Bye.